Hello world, welcome to another episode of my weekly rant. My name is Emmanuel Chirunda, a three-time author of books about changing our African mindsets. Today I'll be commenting about the violence that has taken place this week in Uganda and for the past 3 weeks in Ethiopia. When you watch international news like Al Jazeera, BBC or Deutsche Welle, they are reporting on the violence that is taking place in Uganda and Ethiopia with the messaging that the violence in Uganda is because a popular presidential candidate has been arrested and police shot live bullets in groups of people rioting. The death count so far is 37 people. The messaging about the conflict in the Tigray region of Ethiopia is that the government is fighting a renegade armed group, the TPLF, who want more autonomy for the Tigrayan ethnic region. On the surface, these two incidents seem to be political problems, but as I have argued on this channel, the political problems we have are mere symptoms of our fundamental African problems, which are the psychological mindsets that cause us to have backward-looking and self-sabotaging sense of identities. To explain what I'm saying, I watched some of the clips coming from Uganda in which the army or the police were shooting live bullets at people, some dead, and the people who were recording the videos were busy discussing how the army people who were shooting were from a different tribe. Supposedly, they looked like people from a certain tribe, and that is why they were shooting indiscriminately. So, while the international media would report that police shoots rioters, some people who are caught up in the mix are looking and judging the same incident solely based on the tribal identities of the shooters. In Ethiopia, I've read many postings by people, and the common thread in the argument is whether the leaders of the Tigray tribe have the right to fight for their ethnic tribe at the expense of national unity. The genesis of the Ethiopian problem seems to be their political system, which is based on ethnic federalism. Can you imagine a modern country being organized based on tribes, and then you get surprised when at some point one of the tribes feels marginalized and wants autonomy? To me, the problem seems to be an engineered problem founded on the fallacy that you can have tribe-based federalism and then somehow you get surprised when minorities feel marginalized. I've followed Ethiopian news over the years for the sole reason that Ethiopia has a special heritage for all of us Africans, but it is sad to read that this week is the Tigray tribe. 4 years ago it was the Oromo tribe, and maybe in some years in the future it may be another tribe, the Amhara tribe or whatever. This issue of us Africans identifying ourselves predominantly by our limiting tribes is what prevents us from seeing the big picture and elevating the debate to a higher level of analysis. So this week is Uganda and Ethiopia, but next week it could easily be Nigeria or Zimbabwe. 30 years ago it was Rwanda, but 30 years in the future it could be Kenya or South Africa. In fact, we've seen this backward identity psychology take a toll on us when in South Africa, fellow Africans meted violence on other Africans for the sole reason that they were from different tribes or from different borders. I know it is not easy to elevate your identity beyond the passions you hold regarding your tribe, but you and I, as educated people, are supposed to have the tools to analyze our problems on a level that is modern and that leads us to integrating our Africanness, instead of the current situation where any small problem fractures our Africanness. If you're serious about integrating your sense of African identity beyond your tribe to appreciate the collective identity that is Mother Africa, please keep tuning in on this channel. Or if you have access to Amazon, buy yourself a copy of The Fourth Heritage and Beyond the Fourth Heritage, in which I use my 30 years of experience and knowledge to propose tools that you can use to elevate your identity beyond the limiting aspects of your tribe, your colonial religion, and colonial country. I'll leave the links in the description box where you can go to Amazon. Thank you for watching, and remember, changing our mindsets is the struggle.